Okay, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Here is what I want to say about the hacking. Okay, now you understand the hacking went right into fake news. Those went together. Russians hacking, okay, and fake news. Those parallel. Now pay attention to what I'm telling you, okay? Belief in conspiracies largely depends on political identity, okay? So here's what they're going to do. They know this. This is from YouGov USA. 2016 election theories. Do you think the following statements are true or not true? Clinton voters, okay? Russia hacked Democratic emails in order to help Donald Trump. Clinton voters say 87%. Okay, only 13% of Clinton voters say no. Trump voters say 80% not true. Only 20% say it was true. Those are Trump voters. Leaked emails from Clinton campaign talking about pedophile. Now listen, you better pay attention. This is YouGov.com. Why? Why this one subject? Why? Why? Why this? Why? Two questions. 2016. Now, here is the hacking. Russian hacking over here. Pay attention. Now, I have not really touched this story than to throw out a couple words from time to time or comments, okay? And I have looked at this, and I've read the emails. Two questions. Russian hacking, I told you just a minute ago, the mind control, the artificial intelligence, how Russia is trying to destabilize our elections, trying to knock the pillars of our democratic society right out from under us, trying to destroy the republic for which it stands, Russia. Now we flip all the way over here. Leaked emails from the Clinton campaign talking about pedophile and human trafficking, Pizzagate. Okay? 82% of Clinton voters say not true. 17% of Clinton voters say true. Okay? Did that hurt? Okay? These are election theories. Leaked emails from Clinton campaign talking about pedophile and human trafficking, Pizzagate. Do you notice the pedophile and human trafficking in the question? There's nothing that says John Podesta. Trump voters say 46% true. Okay? 53% say not true. Now, what's important there? It's your algorithm. It's what they're going to start moving you slowly towards. Okay? Now, this guy is dead. Put Seth up. It's 2017. You got Seth? You see Seth? Seth is dead. Who is Seth? Do you ask? Julian Assange suggests DNC staffer was shot dead for being a source. That's Seth. He's dead. Wiki Leaks editor Julian Assange suggested that the Democrat National Committee staffer shot dead last month. This article is from the New York Post. Who's trying to help you with your fake news? New York Post on August 10th. Julius killed because of a source. Whistleblowers go to significant effort to get us material and often very significant risk as a 27-year-old works for the DNC, was shot in the back, murdered just a few weeks ago for unknown reason. Seth is dead. Now, do you Russian hack? Trump is starting a battle with all of our national intelligence agency. Is this any way to start his administration with a struggle with the national intelligence agency when they're all coming out and saying these Russians hacked us, okay? How come nobody's talking about Seth? Whistleblower, significant effort, okay? When 27-year-old works for DNC was shot in the back, murdered just a few weeks ago for unknown reasons as he was walking down the street in Washington. He told Dutch TV, this is Julian Assange from Wiki Leaks, referring to Seth Rich, who was gunned down in the early morning hours of July 10th while walking to his apartment in Bloomingdale. Now, here it is. WikiLeaks recently released a trove of stolen emails from top-level staffers at the Democratic National Committee. Folks, Seth is dead. Okay? This is from the Gateway pundit, Julian Assange. Julian Assange suggests Seth Rich, who was murdered in D.C., was Wiki Leaks DNC source. He suggested it, okay? Now, shortly after the killing, its social media users were cruising a lead saying that Rich was en route to the FBI the morning of the murder, apparently intending to speak to special agents about ongoing court case possibly involving the Clinton family. Seth Rich's father, Joel, told reporters if it was a robbery, it failed because he still has his watch, he still has his money, he still has his credit cards, still had his phone, so it was wasted effort, except we lost a life. The kid's not in a bad neighborhood, he's walking home, he's shot in the back, okay, Vince Foster style, right? Shot in the back, okay? Interesting. His money, his watch, his credit cards, nothing's missing, man. Just shot in the back. His dad said if they were looking for something, they messed that one up. Seth is dead. Now, we've got this guy, right? He walks into a pizza place, and this is from the New York Times. That's why I said earlier jokingly, will we have Alexa, is this news story correct? Is it accurate? Well, we have checked several sources. We have checked the New York Times, the Washington Post, the New York Post, the AJC. We've checked all these sources, and we are coming back. It is a fake news story. Okay. Why the rush? Okay, Seth is dead. Why the rush to kill this story? Now, we read about the pizza pedophile, okay? That was important to check that out, okay? The pizza pedophile story was important to find out. Why did the New York Times put so much, because I know what a research story looks like and how long it takes. Why did they put so much into debunking immediately this Pizzagate story? The New York Times. I'm not telling you I know if it's true or not, okay? I don't know. I just want to tell you it's really concerning to me that WikiLeaks released all these emails, okay? And John Podesta wants us to think that it was all over a handkerchief that, this email's written, and that everybody's going crazy about a pedophile. Now, I'm going to break rank here just a little bit. Andrew Breitbart. Look up what Andrew Breitbart said about John Podesta. Andrew Breitbart knew years ago. And he made the accusations years ago where John Podesta was concerned. Andrew Breitbart. Look it up. Now, the reason I'm going with that, this email came out. Seth is dead. No looking, what happened to that? Where's the research on that? Okay? Julian Assange releases all this stuff. Here we have to turn it into the Russians did it. The Russians did it. Maybe they did. The Russians did it. That's what we got to turn it into. All right? The New York Times, why did this launch fake news hysteria when we know it's been fake all along? But this launched it. The New York Times, they did a complete circle on this email. New York Times dissecting the Pizzagate conspiracy theories. In a span of a few weeks, a false rumor that Hillary Clinton and her top aides were involved in various crimes snowballed into a wild conspiracy theory. Wild, okay? And that they were running a child trafficking ring out of the Washington pizza parlor. The fast evolution of a false theory revealed how a powerful mix of fake news and social media led an armed North Carolina man to investigate the rumors about the pizza place Comet Ping Pong last Sunday. Folks, they went to great lengths. How the pizza conspiracy theory evolved. Wiki Leaks, #1, began releasing emails hacked from an account of John Podesta, Hillary Clinton's campaign manager, a month before election. Social media users on a popular Reddit forum dedicated to Donald J. Trump and 4chan's far-right fringe message board searched the releases of evidence of wrongdoing. Within the emails were discussed, this is #3, within the emails were discussed that include the word pizza, including dinner plans between Mr. Podesta and his lobbyist brother, Tony Podesta. Okay? A participant on 4chan connected a phrase, cheese pizza, to pedophile, who on chat boards used the initial CP to denote child pedophile. Now this goes on and on all the way down through here. #7, the false story swept up neighboring business and bands that played at comment theories about kill rooms, underground tunnels, Satanism, and even cannibalism emerged in fabricated stories. All right? That's what they're telling you took place. Now, they release that it was all over a handkerchief. Podesta leaked emails contain secret codes. Combing through John Podesta's leaked emails, members of a far fringe community on the social media site 4chan and Trump supporters on Reddit pulled out a number of emails unconnected to politics. Several of them mentioned pizza and Italian food. The head of this is, did you leave your handkerchief, from Susan Sandler to John Podesta. The realtor found a handkerchief. I think it has a map that seems pizza related. Is it yours? They can send it if you want. I know you're busy, so feel free not to respond if it's not yours or if you don't want it. John Podesta, it's mine, but not worth worrying about. That's how silly this whole thing is. John left his handkerchief at a pizza place, and emails went out, and WikiLeaks hacked them, and next thing you know, they've got these crazy concocted fake stories about John Podesta and Hillary Clinton in a child pornography ring, okay? Damn. That's so sad for John. But you see, I'm telling you, all I want to ask you to do, I did not tell you this is true. I don't know. I do not know. All right? I am telling you this. You need to look up Andrew Breitbart. Just look up Andrew Breitbart's video on his real feelings towards John Podesta and what he thinks about possibly John Podesta being a pedophile. Fake news. Now, they're going to have, okay, they're going to have an intelligence briefing. And I want you to calm down. There will be an intelligence briefing, Donald Trump's staff, tomorrow or Wednesday, and Donald Trump says he will make a statement. They are just going off the deep end with his comments. He doesn't know if the Russians did it or whatever. Folks, the media wants you to believe that Donald Trump is going down a road, okay? Going down a road, all right, they're going down a road of having a major problem and going against intelligence agencies and starting a war right off with intelligence agencies. And why is Donald Trump doing this when all these intelligence agencies say the Russians hacked the DNC's computers that released all of this stuff? I'm just going to ask you to calm down and think about this and not to worry with all this stressful media. Donald Trump has National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, General Michael Flynn. All right? He also has General Kelly and General Mad Dog Mattis. Among others, okay? I think Monica Crowley's going to be in the National Security Advisor, okay? I don't know. But I am telling you now, don't worry. First of all, General Flynn, General Kelly, and General Mattis do not like KGB. If you've gotten to the level of general like Flynn, Mattis, and Kelly, you understand Vladimir Putin. You understand KGB. You have studied it. This is not your friend. This is not your ally. This is not something you support. I'm talking about these three generals. So if you think the intelligence briefing that comes in there today, tomorrow, or Wednesday, and that these men go through here, and they're going to advise Donald Trump to go against your nation, the United States of America, go against the intelligence agencies, and go against everything that's laid out, if true, and just go rogue and say, oh, I like Vladimir Putin more than I like the American people, it's not going to happen. So please, I'm asking you nicely, don't worry. I'm going to take a brief break. When I come back, we're going to get into Chuck Schumer thinks he's relevant. Before I go, John Podesta, the Center of American Progress, you have to understand, Obama is not upset. It's not Obama that's driving this I lost the election, I better put all these things in place and screw the American people. It's not Obama. They're not worried. They're not mad. They are not. The Obama administration is not expelling 35 diplomats from Russia, seizing 2 pieces of property that the Russia owns here in New York and Maryland. They're not doing that, putting sanctions on, because they're upset that the Russians may have hacked the election and cost Hillary Clinton. That is the furthest thing that you need to understand. It's not happening. This is not over Hillary Clinton losing the election and they're retaliating for Hillary Clinton. Nobody's retaliating for Hillary Clinton. The retaliation is for George Soros, John Podesta, and the American Progress, Center for Progress of Podesta and all of his whacked left EPA one world order friends. I'll be back after this. Take a break.